Hello guys, it's Verzikten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
Everybody to the gym. Everybody.
The gym? Okay.
Mod, you should probably have your car in here, by the way. Your car is, you know.
Okay.
Shortcut.
Double shortcut.
Oh,
I know you guys have copium tanks in here.
Well,
Yeah,
do.
we need a lot of that.
Every single day.
All right. So
By the
we've
way, I
made
just
no
asked the wire with
progress.
Sabina, and they said that they couldn't tell me.
God.
Every time I ask, I'm gonna kill
John
a cop.
Paul? Okay.
What?
That's my
Joker's
terror.
out. Things are bad.
Joker season.
I mean, I got Sabina for no reason,
Okay.
so every time I ask a cop and they don't want me to answer, I'm just gonna kill them.
Well, mine said I got subpoenaed for trespassing and resisting arrest.
Not
But you guys got
subpoenaed,
subpoenaed?
For
Yeah.
trespassing and resisting arrest is what it said on
Mexican
mine.
dish.
I mean, how do I know if I'm in trouble or not? Like, is it whatever
fucking
or?
crazy? You're fucking cooked, man.
My two
I don't know.
favorite terrorists are subpoenaed. I'm so happy today.
How do I know if I'm in trouble or not? How's this even work?
Right, guys.
All right.
Mickey,
Okay.
Yeah.
you have the floor, my friend.
All right. Let's see if they got any big ideas.
Get away, Mickey. Cleanse us, please.
Well, we had a few strategies going into today. I don't
Okay.
think we fully crossed them off just because we didn't get to fully test them out. Is number one.
I just somebody did a gen hack, and and then we could do another attempt on something else.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think we still like tried and tested out a few other things.
Alright.
There's two things I want to. So as far as additional theories, there's something we haven't done, which is we thermite the 3 doors, we take out all of the generators, then we do the VAR hack, and then we do the magnets. Super basic one. So like
Okay.
we don't actually do the VAR until all the gens are out. Super basic
Could
one.
make sense. Yeah.
Might be the most basic one.
Okay.
The second thing I want us
Could try
to do
that.
though, is really think about and do like another
Problem
search
is
of
that
the casino.
Relies
for
on
what
every
doors
hack
are
being
like
successful,
highest priority, highest interest,
which is what
doors
we've run into.
that we should be checking out. That's number one.
Okay.
And number two, I want us to kind of like, this is a weird thing to say, but like we need to really think about what it means to be a generator and what we're doing with those magnets. I need everyone to think about the kind of, you know, prompt that shows up on the generator that says that the power's rerouted, what that means,
Okay.
and what, you know, tampering and using the magnets could mean. And maybe like take a step back from it all and figure out what we're actually trying to accomplish by doing that.
All right. Well, I think we're trying to reroute the power to open deeper
Hey,
doors,
guys.
right? What is it? What is it?
Hey, Detective Jones from the Street Crimes Unit. This is notice of the subpoenaed Deuces.
Okay.
succumb.
Yeah, the rest of us got those too. It's nothing, right?
Guess so.
Isn't this exactly what Mr. K wanted to talk to us about?
Can I just delete my text?
Oh yeah, we'll just delete all
Yeah,
our
you just
text
delete,
messages.
You just delete your contacts.
Just
and
delete.
the text.
Okay.
What? That's how you do it. You delete a contact and it deletes the text.
All right.
No,
Honestly,
the
I'm
phone
too lazy
records
and
have-
I barely
the
text
phone
people.
records have a
so-
backup of it, and if they were subpoenaed, they have to save that backup.
Oh.
So they have my text on my phone.
No, they don't have the
Let's
text on
see.
your
What's our
phone, they have-
plan?
Is this a
Text.
troll or is it not a troll? I'm confused.
Like, I don't know,
Um,
but let's focus on the
Sounds
casino
like a bunch
for
of
now. I think.
negativity that I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
um,
talk about it. I'm sorry.
I say we
Yeah,
just
fuck
focus
it.
on the
Honestly, let
casino.
cops waste your time and find nothing. Listen, boys.
Okay.
Mickey,
All right. So we've got theories for all 4 generators succeeding. Do we have any for if a generator fails? Anything we can try?
I think we
Um,
have to. We can only fully cross off things from the list
Okay.
if we haven't failed generators. I think we have to assume that all of them are there for a purpose.
I would agree with
There's
that.
a world where the generators are like, hey, maybe the generators are God, what's that word for like an appendix or male nipples? What's the word? Vestigial?
What?
The fuck are you talking about?
Like
Look,
they're
just
not-
try
they're
and
not
tell us what
actually
you're trying to say.
Vagina. Vagina.
Yeah, redundant is another word, I guess. Maybe the generators don't all have to be hit, but I think we're gonna assume for right now they all have to be hit.
No, that's a good
Successfully.
thought.
Can we agree on that?
That's a good thought.
Yep,
Yeah, I think
agreed on
that's our biggest theory now.
I have another theory which might not be true, but it's this. And maybe I'm wrong. I genuinely think we only have to successfully hit the Varhack once.
I agree. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I
think-
agree with that.
I think
I
we are
agree.
taking.
I agree with that. I agree.
I think we are taking the fact that Yuno is an absolute monster warlord for granted, and that this 10 Varhack is near impossible. So it should
Yeah,
not be
I don't
ever done
think
more
it
than
should be
once.
able.
I don't
Exactly,
think there's
Marty.
a single person who
Yeah.
disagrees with that. The VAR should only be hit
Yeah,
once.
definitely near impossible. I definitely didn't do it like 20 times today.
Yeah, that's why you're insane.
Yeah, but
warlord
like
monster.
for a normal person,
God.
you know?
No,
subhuman freak in a good way.
that's just got lucky actually,
Okay.
but
Well, subhuman means.
I
he's
can't tell you how
alone,
many
like-
50-50s
But
I
here's
failed.
the thing
just
about
gonna
it.
say.
Like, we don't know anything
No.
about what the magnets do right now because we haven't
Okay.
tested it. Except we
That is
think
correct. So
that it's north to
magnets,
south.
massive question mark.
Yeah, the magnets we
Generators
still can't
must
confirm
succeed.
anything on. I think.
Bar hack, one hack.
Yeah.
Magnets, giant question mark.
Yeah, because we can't
Doors.
confirm anything. There's no feedback.
Question mark.
Have you guys
Doors,
tried the
question mark.
magnets in the generator room to see if you can try on
Yes.
Yeah,
anything
we
else
tried
there?
that on the first
Yes.
day. Nothing.
Yeah, the first day we spammed magnets everywhere. Today I took the time to do that again
Yep.
as well. Check every box
Okay.
I could. Anything that looked like it might be magnet.
I say we go with Mickey's
That's even
most
worse.
basic theory. It's just gonna come down to getting every single generator hack on.
Yeah, I think
know?
I think that could be the theory.
Now
to be
here's the
Um,
theory that I had, Mickey. I want your thoughts on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the thing. Don't just listen to my theories. I want to hear everyone's theories.
So here's the
It might-
theory that I
I
had.
mean, I'm
Let's go
out
in
of
a
that.
circle.
So.
What if you hit the first gen and it's rerouting the power? You have to hit the second gen before it reroutes to the second gen. And it's gonna go to third gen. So you hit the third gen, it goes to fourth gen. You hit the fourth gen, and it just blows up. Things go crazy.
So is the idea here that you actually have to do them at the same time?
Either at the same time or in pairs. Or
Okay, I
as
mean,
fast as you can with one person.
Well,
I'm gonna write it down.
Give that
It's
a
not-
maybe.
there's no reason not to consider that
Think
as a
about it.
strategy.
give it a
Why-
heavy
why-
maybe. It'd be
The
really,
message is
really tough
literally-
to do it
I'll
that
read it
quick.
word for word. Hold on. Backup
Hey
generator
guys,
disturbed.
we're
Switching power routing. What if you have a window where you have to hit the other generator where it can't switch to that, and then maybe it just goes dark?
that'd be a
Okay.
very
Again,
short
say-
window.
Say that
but-
message
You're
again.
saying we should do all 4 generators.
So
at
the
once?
message is
Yeah.
backup generator disturbed, switching power routing.
Yeah.
What
I'm
if-
thinking the general takeaway from that theory is basically we're trying to find a way to permanently disable the power. Right?
Exactly. So the idea is to permanently
Oops.
disable
Whoops.
it, but
Uh,
we're allowing it to switch the power routing because we're taking our time to hit from hitting the other one, right?
Yeah.
And by doing that, it's just putting us back in step one, and maybe that's why the security door is the only
Okay.
thing that keeps unlocking because we are restarting back to step
Um,
one, but are successfully taking the power out.
can I
Yeah,
say a theory
maybe,
real
I
quick?
don't know.
Well, before we get to your theory, I'll just say there's something
Alright.
interesting about that, Tony. The generators, if you guys remember, are actually 2 next to each other. There's like
Yes.
there's one
Now,
and
if you
one,
remember the
and then 2 and
labels,
2.
it's labeled 1 and 2, right?
Um,
So
That's
what
like
if
a
it's
se-
1?
That's like a secondary thing that they maybe connect to, but I don't know if they do.
But what if 1
Uh.
is 2, right? So what if 1 is 1 and 2, and 2 is 3 and 4? Does that make
Oh.
sense?
Yes, it
Okay.
makes sense.
Sorta?
Wait, are you talking about in the generator
So
room?
1 is trying to reroute to 2, but you want to disable 2 before it reroutes into 2, right?
Yeah,
And then
Right.
maybe that even keeps security completely disabled, and then 3 will try to reroute into 4, but
Okay.
you disable 4, and maybe that even keeps the offices disabled. I don't know.
So do you think me and
Hmm.
X should disable Gen 1 and 2 at the same time?
Either at the same time, or he
Okay,
speeds runs it so fast that when it's rerouting into 2, it can't and it fails and it just dies.
But you would
Yeah.
need to do it mid-run. I think at the same time, right? That's the best way you do it.
Maybe.
But the thing
There's
is,
a
what if you
window, right?
fail? What if you fail?
So
Well, that's what we
I
agree
thought
on.
about
You
this.
cannot fail a single gen, right?
Yeah.
2. No. So there's 3
I
fails
agree
per
that you
generator,
can't
right?
fail a single
2
generator.
has
Because
so
if the
one
generators
interacts
are
with talking to
redundant,
each
it
other.
wouldn't give you 3
2
tries
will
on
always
each, I
take
feel
the
like.
fail if one is going to fail. Like you have to know, both of you have to talk to each other and say if you have the answer or not for a fact. Like one has to have it and then 2 has to do it right after. Does that make
That-
sense?
It's actually
Okay.
because of that that like
Yeah, it'd be
I
kind
don't
of
think that's, like-
insane, wouldn't it?
it would
That'd
be kind of
absolutely
It
insane,
does
but
sound
I-
insane.
But I have written it down, and
Um,
I think it is an idea that we try. What I want to do is, Buddha, I think it's a valid idea. It's recorded. I want to keep going
Yeah.
around, come up with as many ideas, then we can discuss which ones we like the most. Ray, do you have any ideas?
I mean, the only thing I was trying to test mid heist, but a lot of people didn't know why I was doing it. I want to elaborate on what
Yeah.
I was trying to say. So why
okay.
I was trying to have us do a number that wasn't listed in the order was because I wanted to see if it changed the other numbers. When we were in the middle of the heist, I asked Harry to hit E1 it was E5, and when he did E5, and we did the VAR heist or VAR hack again, we noticed that E5 did not show up in the same place, nor was
Okay.
it even there, and it was replaced by something entirely different. So during the middle of the heist, I was like, all right, well, let's see if we do the same VAR heist twice again, which he did, and we confirmed that it was like E2
Okay.
and E3 didn't change. I was like, all right, in that case, let's do E6, and let's see if when he does E6,
Mhm.
E2 and E3 are still there. Do you see
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I want to see if doing that
Yeah,
incorrectly
so
will
basically,
also disrupt the order.
basically the only problem we had was to check the order, you have to do the VAR hack again,
Yes, exactly. So you
which
have
means
to
we'd
do
have
VAR
to
hack
do
again
it
once a pain in the
a
ass.
good amount of
Okay.
times.
No. But
Um,
I was only trying to verify that to see if we were doing the magnet heist correctly, magnet part correctly, not to make it so you have to do the VAR multiple times. I just want to clarify
But
that.
how would you know if you're doing it correctly if you're not doing it multiple
Because
times?
during our one test run, we have to do it multiple times, but not for every run following.
What? But how does that
Yeah, but it's
confirm
also
anything? I'm
important
wondering
to
is-
note down.
I don't get
that
it.
The first
Um,
time, did do
Um,
the 10 hack. It was like what, 5 attempts,
Yeah.
No,
Or
Yeah,
you
I
got
mean, it
locked
could
out?
take a lot of
we
tries
all,
for sure.
Are we all under the agreement right now? You don't need to do the VAR more than once, right?
Yeah,
think
that's what
that
we're
for now
thinking.
we should assume that.
Okay, I am under the
So-
same impression. So with that in mind,
What?
what I'm trying to say
I-
is I was trying to test a theory through scientific theory, like you're doing things
I-
multiple times to see if it works or it doesn't work, if it
I
changes anything or
think-
it doesn't change anything.
I don't think I understand
Do you
how it
get
makes
what I mean
sense.
now?
Yes, but I do think
Sorta, but I
that-
think that's assuming that the magnets, in fact, have an impact
that
on the
I
code
really
you get.
think that it's just
That's-
way too
that's exactly.
convoluted, and
So,
it doesn't matter.
yeah, I'm
to be
thinking
honest.
most people think the magnets have no effect on the code you get.
But that's what I was
Yes.
trying to say. That's what I was
Yes.
gonna test with the
It's
second
been
run.
2
Um,
days now.
So,
Marty, you raised your
I
hand.
think-
Your hand.
everyone already agrees that it's
I-
not that. We don't have to test
I
that.
don't understand. I think that the code, the thing that gets from the VAR is random. We need to stop
Yep.
looking at it and move on. I think
Yep, that's what I'm thinking
personally
too.
that the magnets will be end game, and we have them and we
Okay.
don't use them until we figure something else out. I don't think
Yeah.
the magnets are our answer. And with that,
Um,
I want to try something that doesn't really affect really any other theories. When a generator is going down, the power is rerouting, right? So I
Mhm.
want to
Yeah. Yes.
thermite. I want to thermite one of the boxes and see if there is any change at all. If that's okay.
Yeah. Wait, we've done that, haven't
I
we?
like that. I like that. I
Um,
like that.
I don't think we have done that. Like thermite it right when the power goes out, and then
Oh,
hopefully
at the
successfully do it.
same time?
So when he does the generator, I'll go right back into the thermite. It'll
Okay.
just be like once I strapped it on, maybe it just still registers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could try that. That would be a psychotic
Stuff
timing,
like that,
and it would
stuff like
assume
that
you
with
get it
timing
perfectly.
is pretty crazy. If it's not a timing of like
Yeah.
us moving into a room, I mean, but
Yep.
maybe
That would
I'm
be
all write it
psychotic.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that I
For-
can just try and it doesn't really
Yeah.
disrupt any
You can
other
try it.
theories, right?
I mean, the only loss to trying that theory would be 1 thermite. So I think it's
Exactly.
you can go for
Magneto,
it.
what's up?
Okay, I want to paint
Alright.
a picture here. I don't want to be interrupted. I'd like everyone just to respect
Okay.
my opinion, even if you disagree.
Stiff cock in the sunset, Harry.
What?
Okay, so
All right.
let's go from start to finish here. We started off this whole job with 3 thermites. Think
Mhm.
of this like a story. We're telling a story. We start off with our 3
Okay.
thermites. Unlocks 3 different rooms. One of the doors leads to the gens.
Yep.
Now, when we do the first gen, doesn't matter if we fail that, no matter which of those 4 gens we do, it always unlocks the same goddamn door. And that's
Yep.
because the power is rerouting to unlock that door. That's where the power is currently going, and we've only been able to reroute the power to that door. Now, like I said, it's a story, it's a process. We go in there, We do the VAR hack, and we got some codes, which we initially thought were completely useless. But I know that everyone
Okay.
can agree that it's a very unlikely to be coincidence that there's a south, a north, and 6 doors that correlate so perfectly well with the roof.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have the batteries and they work. Now, like I said, it's a story. I think that was our next clue. I think that is our next clue. It is still the fucking magnets. We just don't know what to do with them yet, and we don't know where to go. Now, now this is where my opinion may differ from the group, and this is
He's
okay.
close. Guys, he's just
I
repeating
think
everything
that
we already know.
Smacking 4 gens in one go is unrealistic, and it doesn't matter. I think, me personally, I think the aim here is finding a way to reroute the power and then hit a gen. So instead of unlocking the door to the VAR hack, it unlocks another door. Therefore, once you've done the VAR hack and you got the code, you no longer need it anymore.
So smart.
then you
Guys,
can
he's
reroute the
literally
power
saying what
and
we
hit a
already
gen
know.
and open another door. It's like a story. It's
I
like a whole process.
100% agree with that. Is, in my opinion,
but
the
that's
best
not.
story.
Frank. You
I mean, it's a
motherfuckers
good
think the code is random.
story,
Turns out the
but
code's random, Frankie.
Guys, it's a good story and all, but it hasn't really. Isn't that all stuff we already? I mean, there's nothing new in it.
Yeah, there is.
So,
this is where we're stuck.
Where's the new part?
Well,
There's
to
no
be
new
fair,
part. This
to
is
be
where
fair,
we're
there are
stuck.
theories that we have wanted to do that correspond with what Harry
That whole
is
story
saying.
was to just tell us we're stuck.
Well, no. There are theories we have that correspond with what.
Wait,
Harry
I don't get
said
it.
That we actually didn't try. It's
Where's the new
for
part?
instance,
He just told us the story of what we've done.
doing,
That was the past.
a generator, VAR hack, and then
I'm so confused.
One theory I might have is that a single.
Do you have a better idea? Which
And this
part
is
of
one of
that
the
was an
reasons why I
idea?
think
We're trying to share
possibly
theories.
We keep
There was
getting
no
the
theory
same,
there.
Number associated.
Okay.
Like in the sequence, I think it might be associated with the generator that we already hit that opens security, and then the other.
All right.
Magnets are each tied to one of the other generators. And
He's
then we
not
need to
done
do
yet.
Something.
I
that
mean,
Harry's
he could
talking
keep
about,
telling us if he wants. I
create it
just,
so that we can open another door.
Can I butt in here real quick?
yeah, that's
Let me
what we
just
were
finish
thinking the
one
whole
more thing,
time,
Tony,
right?
and
We
then
just
I'm
haven't
done.
figured out how to redirect the power.
My story, isn't adding anything new. My story is me putting across why I think my opinion is that hitting 4 gens in one go is unrealistic and it's irrelevant. But that's just my opinion.
Oh yeah,
Who
I
said-
I
who said
agree
that?
with you on
Just so I
that.
know.
I feel like the generators are to tap the power when we've set up the circuitry. The problem we're stuck at is setting up the circuitry, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a question.
So,
why do you guys think the codes are random?
I didn't interrupt them, guys. I'm literally, that's what we've been saying this whole time.
It's
That was just a
random.
recap of what we've already been doing. The problem is we can't learn how to reset the circuitry.
But when you did
Literal recap of what we've been doing this whole
in
time.
the same run, and you did like 5 times.
I mean,
5 of them were always the same. in the same
I'm not.
spot.
I
Well, the
agree with
chance
them
that every
absolutely,
single
but
time, you know what I mean?
it's just a recap of what
In a
we've been doing the whole
world
time. So
where we live,
I'm
COVID,
confused.
man.
Guys, I
Things
didn't
like
interrupt
that
him. He said the whole thing, and I agree with him, because that's what we've been doing for the past 3 hours.
So you think
So
that's
I'm just a little confused because
think
it's
it's
more of a
highly possible
recap
for a number to
of
appear
what
in the
we've been
same
doing
spot
for the
7
past 3
times in a row.
hours. So, I mean,
Jesus.
I agree.
Alright.
Question?
all right. What's wrong with a
Yes,
recap?
Marty?
Nothing.
question
It's
for
just
Harry.
that everyone's flaming me for saying I'm ignoring
Harry,
his
did you
theory
try
Remember?
running into
when
the west
it was
door?
just a recap. So, I mean, it's just weird.
Did I
I
try what,
haven't
sorry,
interrupted
Marty?
anyone.
On the
It's-
roof?
It's weird.
On the roof, in between the fans,
No.
there is a door that's locked.
It was just a
Did you try
recap. There's
accessing
nothing
it
wrong
at
with
any
that.
point?
I just don't get why
It's
people
like
are getting
staff-
upset for me
it's like
saying it's a
staff only,
recap
right?
when it was literally a
I think
recap.
so, yeah.
So
There's actually,
I
there's
just
actually
I don't
2
get it.
staff-only doors on the roof. You know where the mini bar is as well, where the toilets are?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some stairs that go down, and there's also a door
Um,
down there. And then, there's also a door which, if West 1 ever
Right.
existed, that would be that door, right?
Yeah, that one.
Guys,
Yeah.
I raise my hand here. Raise my hand.
I tried to
Okay.
open it, Marty, and multiple times after doing my magnets, and I could never get in there.
Okay.
Mickey,
Okay.
I want you to call my name whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Mickey.
Okay.
Eh,
Mickey.
Okay. Buddha, go
All right, I was
ahead.
thinking about my cat.
okay.
Playing Buddha. You're up.
Okay.
Now
I'm just gonna say this. There's 4
Let's see.
generators, but one is
4
labeled
generators.
1, and the 3rd one is labeled 2. Why?
don't know.
I'm confused. What do
The
you mean with that?
repairs.
4
sir.
generators. One is labeled 1, and the third one is labeled 2. What if 1 is literally those 2 generators is 1, and the next 2 generators is 2?
All right.
Oh, and you
I
get
agree.
multiple. Oh, and you get multiple attempts per. Oh.
Huh?
Understand what I'm saying here? I think that they are in groups. 1 is 2 generators, 2 is 2 generators. So 1 and 2
Alright.
is 1, 3 and 4 is 2.
Where did you see the labeling for that? Just so I know.
But what does that change
What's
for
that?
us? I'm trying to think.
Where did you see the labeling for that? Just so I know. I was in that room a lot. I didn't see the labeling.
There's just
It's on the
That
numbers.
was in the
generators.
corner. I'm pretty
There's just
sure,
a
right?
number, a big 1.
Big
Are you talking
one and a
about?
big
Oh,
2.
on the trash chute itself, right?
No.
Not the generators.
Wait, is it the trash chutes or the generators?
It's trash chutes. Those are trash chutes that have the 1 and 2 on them.
Oh, guys, never
No,
mind.
no.
I
No.
retract everything I said.
Are they trash chutes?
Yeah, they're 100% trash
I think
chutes.
so.
They're-
The numbers are not
elevator shafts,
directly
elevator
on the
shafts.
generators. I think they're like kind of
Yeah, they're
around them
on-
though.
Exactly. They're on elevator shafts nearby.
What?
Yeah, well, guys, I'm gonna stick my thumb in my ass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm low on ideas. I think the only things we really can say we haven't done
Paul?
are
I need
the
him in this meeting to talk through some of this.
all
Paul is
4
probably
generator ideas.
Freaking out that he's getting Sopanat. He's been on the
I
phone
mean,
for
how do you know if you're gonna get in trouble with a subpana?
Can someone take these magnets, please?
I got an
There you
idea.
Okay. Oh, hey, there he is.
Sorry, is it my turn yet?
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
My turn. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking, right?
Are we out of magnets? Wait,
How many
is this all the
genera-
magnets we have left?
How many generators are there?
4.
But there might
4,
be
right?
more
There's a
because
ton more. There's a ton more.
I
don't
but
worry.
check it out.
okay.
But check it out. 4 right now, right? That's what we know about, right? How many codes do you get? You get 4.
4.
right?
4.
Okay. So what if it's the
Okay.
fact that the first number, like the code, okay, is linked to the first generator, which means that you hit the first generator, right? We have to hit the generator to get in the security room, right?
Yeah.
Or is that a thermite?
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
generator.
Okay, so you would hit the
Um,
first generator to get into the security room, right? And then when Uno does the hack, it gives us 4 numbers, which there's 4 generators. So what if the first number, you have to hit the
Okay.
generator and the magnet at the same time? 'Cause if it's rerouting the power, right? But then if you reroute the power with the magnet, it's gonna go boom. It's gonna break. So then you use
Okay.
the second generator for the second code, and then the second code at the
Well,
same time. So you would do the
only
generator
problem is we
and
have
the thing at the same time.
4 magnets and 3 generators, right?
There's 4
Yeah,
generators,
4
right?
generators.
Well, the first generator we have to use to get into the room, so we
Yeah,
have.
but you can hit the generator after hitting it, right?
No.
You can.
So you gotta think of it this way.
Yes,
Wait, so when you do
theoretically,
one
somebody-
generator, can't you do it again?
No.
No. So I mean, what
I
we
was
can
under the
assume,
impression
though-
that you could do it
Okay.
again.
I
My
mean,
bad.
Yeah, no,
that's
you,
not a
you
bad
only
idea, though, Tony.
generators you only could do once.
So we
Okay.
don't, maybe we don't have to do them at the same time though. Maybe we just follow
Okay.
the order.
Yeah, maybe you just
Okay, so to clarify, there was two or three theories that we wanted to try, but we could not do because extra gen hack. It's totally
Right.
okay that he did, but it did happen. So those theories were automatically thrown out the window because we could not proceed
Okay.
with theory. But the more that we did do it, the more I started to realize that we must be doing something wrong here because as
Yeah.
you don't put it out many times, there's no,
No
indication
feedback.
of fail. There's no indication of
Yep.
success.
Yep.
Now, I
There's
think
no
it's
feedback.
important that we stick to the conclusion that the VAR hack is one and done. Whatever the code is the code. We don't get fixated on it, like I said before, because it'll throw us off completely as it has.
Okay.
Now, with the generators, the only thing that is weird is that every generator opens the same door. So it's clearly because we're not routing the power correctly. Now, you got to
Yeah.
think, how do you correctly reroute that power?
That's where we're
have
stuck.
to be the magnets.
Yeah, that's
Could
what
be
we
the
think.
magnets, but we could also be jumping the gun on the magnets, because there is
Okay.
a possibility that those generators have nothing to do with the magnets, and there's a possibility that to succeed. If you succeed the generators, you get into the next step, which correlates with the magnets. Does that make sense?
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
Have we
agree with
never
Logan that it
done
could be
4
that
gens?
We have actually, but I think
Or
we
generator success can be a success that is on its own. It has nothing to do with anything else. that we need to
Boom.
figure out.
Okay.
And then the next step after those
Okay.
4 generators. would be what correlates.
Let's think about this logically, guys. Here's what I'm thinking.
So maybe
Okay, the more I think about the electrical system, this is what I'm thinking. So most people think there's 8 generators total, right? 8 generators total. How many electrical doors are up on the roof? 8 electrical doors. I think the electrical doors link to generators. The Varheist tells you which doors link to which generator. So I think it's just 4 generators, magnets on the 4 that are listed. The only reason we haven't tried it is because we've failed the generator hacks. I think that's it. It's so obvious. We just failed the generator hacks.
I have no
All right,
idea.
guys, I have a
Started
crazy theory,
theorizing
and I think it's the most
generators
likely
in
one,
different
and we've heard it
ways, and
before.
by different ways has been the things I've
Um,
stated before.
I think that's
You
it,
know, what's
guys.
your
8
theory?
doors, 8 generators. It sounds like a recap. It is, yeah.
Are you speaking, you know?
Oh yeah, I think we just have to hit all 4 generators and then 4 magnets. That's it. We just have to succeed.
But we've done
So-
that, haven't we?
Oh, we
We
haven't.
have not
No.
done that.
We haven't
no.
because we failed the gen.
So
I
to-
think we just
to-
do that.
if
So-
they're unrelated to Lang's point, we might as
I
well
don't
do
know.
that because I think if we hit all 4 generators,
Let's go
and
do
we
that.
all have people
I think
in
it's the
good
plan.
positions
Yep.
to like check things, we might find something new. If we
Alright.
don't find something new, let's hit all 4 magnets.
Yeah. Well,
And
here's
it's a
here's what
very
I'm
simple
thinking,
run.
and I know it's the most obvious one. There's 8 rooms up there, right? And
Yes.
Maybe-
Rooms where?
up
On the
in
roof,
the
on the
on the
roof.
roof.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Right? How many generators are there?
There's 4.
Wait, haven't we seen more outside? Like, there's those 2 out in the thing, and then
There's
Yeah, but
4
we
that
haven't
are
been able to
working.
access those.
we haven't accessed those. But I'm thinking the VAR tells us the 4 rooms up there lead to the 4 generators down there. So the most obvious play is just the 4 rooms up there with the magnets, and then disable the 4 generators down there. I think we just go for that next, right? Guys, I think it's most likely magnets all 4 generators. It just makes the most sense.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I've
the
been
first.
saying the entire time.
Yeah,
That's the
we just
first thing
need
we're gonna
a success
try
on it.
is,
Yeah, let's go try it.
Generators,
Because there's
magnets,
4
There you go.
generators and 4 what's it called? 4 generators, 4 magnets. It just makes so much sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. I hope
It
I'm
just
not cooking
comes
up
down to
guys. I think
succeeding
I'm
on the
okay.
hack. 4 generators, 4 magnets. It's just so obvious, I feel like.
And thank you for understanding what I was trying to say earlier, man. I'm
Right.
sorry if it came across rude at all. I never
Hey
meant
Ray,
to.
you're okay, baby. It's all good, baby. It's all
Is he
love.
talking to
One
Marty
love,
or to
one
us?
Peace, one love.
I don't know either. I mean, it didn't say anything rude to me. Honestly, I feel bad because I didn't understand his theory at all, and I kind of still don't, but like, I don't want to keep saying that because I feel like it demoralizes him. I just, look, I didn't want to do the VAR hack anymore, man. He made me do it like 10 times, and he still wasn't happy with
You
it.
know, I've been saying this since 2 days ago, and you guys disregarded everything I said, so I kept my mouth shut. The code is literally random, and that's it.
That's what I'm thinking too, and I
We
don't want to have to do it 50
over-fixated on
times
the
each time.
code and wasted so much time doing it.